Right, you don't want to be standing on the front lines and getting doomed. There are other heroes where you can potentially get some value even if you get doomed, or you can maybe disengage, but...
Into the tower, and now it's going to get denied.
Things happen. Game's still in beta, it's okay. That creep's still in beta. But yeah, so, I mean, right now it seems like despite the 2v2 in mid, 2v2 up top, it is kind of a passive laning stage. Neither team is feeling like they're under pressure to go for a lot of kills. I say that, Fade is actually coming up top, perhaps thinking this is where the first blood is going to come. There's the snowball lane, Crit getting initiated on, there's going to be a nice ice shove block, first blood picked up. Rest in peace to Ian, who is not here to push his button.
Yeah, and not only that, they have drawn the TP from the Dazzle up top. That means Freeze is going to get a true 1v1 against Sphere in the mid lane. And right now, Freeze is going to get the massive damage advantage.
Do you think this is what favors VGJ then, to have the true 1v1 mid? Bounty Rune's doing just fine, has a bottle queued up, so if he's going to be in a 1v1 and picking up Bounty Runes, he wants to have that bottle to get extra value, as he can get 2 runes at once off. And mid lane, Fear in trouble. He's been blocked by the shards. There's still a snowball as well. There's one more raise if they need it. He throws it, gets the nice triple raise.
Even the lane that he's up against, but he is going to suffer down the road here without having the ability to pick up extra kills. Now
up top, Styler. Oh my, that heal bomb destroys the Luna, and they get a kill on the VGJ carry.
Yeah, and that is the weakness of the safe lane that I was somewhat concerned about in the drafting phase. EG finally does pick up a kill here, but back in the mid lane,
like another couple of raises, picked up 4 bounty runes already. I feel like that's something Brewmaster maybe needed to contest with his own bottle. He's got one now. We'll see if he stops Arteezy from getting these next couple of rooms. Misery smoked up, will look to put down an Observer Ward. Top lane, it's Nyx Assassin going down in response to the Disruptor kill.
Uh-oh, Yang might be in a lot of trouble.
Have a bit of an edge at all.
I say the bottom lane's a wash. RTZ is getting as he expected, but you know, Yang's getting quite a bit as well. The mid lane being heavily won, but the top lane's my big concern right now for VGJ, as here comes a big dive on Sylar.
Oh, Sumail getting fairly low, but he's brought Sylar even lower. He actually walks back into him, gets Infernal Bladed again. Sylar ticking away, will burn down. 3 points in that Infernal Blade. Shadow Fiend was rotating in, trying to get these kills. Sumail trying to TP out, it gets cancelled. Great play from Fade, stopping the Grave TP. Sumail will pay with his life. Raise used just for the exclamation markers. Misery up top. On the needs to TP out, but I don't believe he's got a TP. It's on cooldown even if he buys one.
Oh, he needs some very sick juke, but it's going to get vision here from Io.
Can he get this kill?
No, he won't.
Poison Touch not going to offer enough damage. A lot of time being wasted, as Fear is having some much needed alone time in mid lane. Does end up going down, but Flame Brew and Morph trading one apiece. More importantly, the Illusion Rune is here, and Arteezy will snag that one.
The bottom lane is really showing a big difference here, as top lane, Fade.
Could be in some trouble. Doesn't have mana for the snowball, and again, the Infernal Blade chewing through VGJ. Sumail, his aggression really showing here. Something he'd love to showcase in the mid lane, but perhaps even more suited to this off lane. And a Brewmaster split being thrown out just to say able to get a kill on Misery. Has the Cyclone if he wants to go for it. Yep, we'll buy some time with a TP in from AO. Misery should be going down here. Snowball going to stop any sort of a grave, and Arteezy may have to back off here. He wants to kill this Brewmaster. He's waiting for him to pop out. Can he actually get this? The waveform through will not hit. Arteezy steals the Brewmaster form with the Replicant. Now he's getting pulled back in. He's trying to make some plays, but unsuccessful. If he'd managed to actually hit the waveform on the Brew, may have gotten the kill here. Arteezy getting low though, needs to be careful. He's morphing straight. Here comes Sylar, no eclipse, but Arteezy's out. And instead, they're playing around their other 2 cores.
Tusk needs to hit this disable. He's pretty much the only disable here.
Oh, they go on Sumail. He's got no TP to get out of this one. There's the Lucent Beam to follow it up. Misery sitting behind Sumail, but I'm not sure he can really save his life. Crit goes out for the Carapace. Can he hit a good Impale here? He wants to get Fade on the backlines. Will bring him down with the Impale. Back in the main fight, though, Dazzle gets brought down as a secondary kill, and Crit. No Carapace, Vendetta, Impale. He's got nothing to really play around. May actually go down here as well. And look to continue to run around in circles, buy as much time as possible, but there is no escape for him. Freeze is crushing it on the shot. It's a pretty small gold lead overall, but when you look at cores like that, that's definitely a good sign. Dire Scam will clip Sumail here. I'm not sure if they realize it was just him. They're going to go in the Primal Split. Misery behind, but I think he's just going to leave Sumail for dead. As Disruptor even going to drop the Static Storm. A bit overkill, but they were unclear how many heroes were down there. I think the scan made them believe. Very classic wards, what we're seeing a lot of is VGJ, it feels like the mid lane, crit.
Okay, good fake out here. They have Glimpse, cancel that TP, and freeze. Yeah,
mega kill streak.
Yeah,
Particularly good against a hero like Death Prophet. Maybe forced to build something like a BKB. Or Sumail, we've seen him get initiated on so many times. There'll be one more. He pops the hood. He's very, very tanky. But they should have enough damage to bring him down. No real escape. He's going to throw at a Doom here. Crit's coming in. Impale gets thrown out as well.
Okay.
And they actually bring down Silas Luna here. There's the Static Storm here. Misery coming in, looking for the heal bomb, but Luna's back to safety with the tower here. Fear arrived with an Exorcism, but the problem is there's an SF, and this is looking like a disaster for EG. VGJ, they've got the numbers. They've taken out 2 already, looking for Fear, who's trying to heal himself through this, but there's no chance for it. Brought down. SF still alive as well, thanks with the help of the Yulsef. The Misery's next in the firing line. That's 4 dead. I don't think you call that one space created for... That's actually a great smoke pop coming out from VGJ. If they get caught there, if SF dies, that's a huge disaster.
they're gonna get 1 glimpse back. They're gonna try to bait out that Spike Carapace. A lot of control here. Spike has already been
SF
used.
may be able to finish him off. They go in the blink clap here. He was piped up, so Crit blocking a lot of this damage, but SF was just hitting creeps. He's like, you guys got this. Don't worry about it. Oh, almost getting Fear.
I love the decision to smoke up here. They have a sentry. One of the most common war spot is have a ward there. And you make sure that your smoke is not scouted.
Fear. That's a big kill.
Yeah. Oh, Yules is going to delay it a little bit further, but easy race set up here for Freeze.
Looking for disrupt behind the Shadow Fiend. Are they going to get
Jules
here? Okay, he waves away. He has got the Lincoln Sphere. They pop it first. That sets up a glimpse into Static Storm. Arteezy in trouble. Brought down with the help of an Eclipse. They throw 5. VGJ, as long as they've got this, like, I mean, we're seeing it now. They've got Aegis. They've got SF.
Oh, they got Meteor Hammer. Boom.
Okay. Drop down, 2-man stun with an Impale to follow it up. There's going to be another Static Storm coming out. Sumail trapped in that one. The SF being brought very low. Aegis will pop. Great defense with the help of that Meteor Hammer. Fear in the front line throwing out the Spirit Siphons. Still dealing good damage even without the ultimate. They're going to set up another Impale. He's just being kited around. Constant disables, and they say, what on the high ground?
Yo, in the front line, if he gets caught here, that's team fight ultimate gone.
Blink in. No, oh, Sumail, no chance to use the Doom. Possibly after the Static Storm with the help of the Grave here. Requiem going to get thrown out. Sumail brought down. Wave in from Arteezy, but he's being right-clicked down. Arteezy, he may have BKB, but he's got no wave for. Arteezy's dead. Oh no, it's a disaster as the Glimpse back going to catch another crit. Next in the firing line, Dazzle dead, and that is it. Almost team wipe here. It's about to be with Fear. Unable to escape, I imagine. He has got a Yules as well as a TP scroll, but he's surrounded by 5 heroes. And it's a full 5-man wipe loop. What happened? Sumail like blinked into the stun. I don't think, I mean, it was great reactions to the Nyx. I don't think it was quite the godly reactions for the Doom that was even possible, but regardless, VGJ, high ground, mid-racks taken. They're bottom now as well. They are perhaps about to give EG their first loss of the tournament, unless EG have something to say about it. They still have Doom, which they're going to throw out on the SF, but there's no follow-up. At least on the SF, Brewmaster in the front lines, he's perhaps going to be the kind of sacrificial lamb. He's soaking up a bit of damage here already, but the chase is difficult. They're going to turn and fight. Snowball comes in. The Doom's going to be wearing off soon. Static Storm's there on a couple of heroes here, and EG have lost 3 more.
By the way, look at the positioning of Death Prophet right now. He is racing back in the middle of the map. The reason is he bought back.
It's GG.
Yeah, they call it GG. So Fair bought back, he poured it in, and he got glimpsed all the way to the previous fight where he died. So he was just completely out of the fight for that engagement.
And Arteezy TP'd into the shrine, expecting a big fight to happen, and